Can black holes devour each other? A cosmic mystery that shakes spacetime. Imagine the boundless void of space. Out there, something is hidden. Something so immensely powerful that not even light can escape it. It's a black hole. But what if two black holes orbit each other, performing a cosmic dance of death in the dark expanse of space? And eventually, can they truly devour each other? The whispers from the depths of space, which scientists call gravitational waves, have already confirmed this incredible dance. And today, we'll unravel the mystery of what happens when these cosmic giants decide to merge and what it means for our understanding of the universe. Welcome to a profound journey into the heart of one of the most astonishing phenomena in the universe: black holes. For many, black holes might just be strange objects that swallow everything, but in reality, they are the greatest natural physics laboratories where the laws of gravity are pushed to their absolute limits. Black holes form from the collapse of massive stars at the end of their lives. When their nuclear fuel runs out, the immense gravitational force of the star overcomes its internal pressure, causing the core to collapse into a point of infinite density, called a singularity, and surrounded by a boundary known as the event horizon, which is a point from which nothing, not even light, can escape. But our story doesn't end with single black holes. In the vast universe, many black holes don't exist in isolation. They often find partners, forming binary black hole systems. Imagine this: two black holes, which might have vastly different masses, orbiting around a common center of mass, like a pair of dancers performing in the dark void of space. This dance can last for billions of years, but over time, they gradually move closer and closer. What drives them closer? Part of it is dynamical friction, caused by the black holes moving through clusters of stars and gas in the galaxy. This friction slowly saps the orbital energy from the black holes, causing them to spiral inward slowly. But when they get close enough, an even more astonishing phenomenon comes into play: the emission of gravitational waves. Albert Einstein predicted in his theory of general relativity that massive objects accelerating would create ripples in the fabric of spacetime, much like throwing a stone into a pond. These ripples are gravitational waves, and the orbit of binary black holes is one of the most powerful sources of gravitational waves in the universe. The emission of these gravitational waves carries energy away from the system, causing the two black holes to gradually lose orbital energy and move closer and closer, until they reach a point called the final stage, where the merger is imminent. Why don't they merge easily? It sounds like everything should proceed smoothly, doesn't it? Black holes orbit closer, emit gravitational waves, and eventually merge. But in reality, physicists have faced a puzzle known as the final Parsec Problem. Imagine two black holes with immense masses, perhaps millions or billions of times heavier than our Sun, spiraling towards each other in the center of a galaxy. The dynamical friction mentioned earlier helps bring them closer for a certain distance. But when they get to about 1 parsec, which is approximately 3.26 light-years, or about 31 trillion kilometers, at this distance, the region around the black holes is swept clean, with almost no stars or gas remaining, rendering dynamical friction ineffective. The two black holes should then continue to orbit each other indefinitely, with nothing left to drain their orbital energy. It's like the Earth orbiting the Sun. We don't fall into the Sun because we have constant angular momentum. Similarly, with binary black holes, they should be stuck in this final orbit forever. So why do we detect mergers of supermassive black holes? This is a question that has puzzled scientists for decades. One intriguing idea that is being intensely studied is the role of dark matter. Dark matter is a mysterious, invisible substance that doesn't interact with light, but has immense gravitational influence and accounts for about 85% of all matter in the universe. Some physicists propose that certain types of dark matter, especially self-interacting dark matter, might be the key to solving this final Parsec problem. Imagine these dark matter particles are not just inert particles moving in isolation, but they can collide with each other, like billiard balls. These collisions create friction within the dark matter cloud, making it behave like a viscous fluid. When binary black holes orbit through this viscous dark matter cloud, the dark matter acts like a brake, slowly draining angular momentum from the black holes, causing them to lose energy and move closer and closer until they can enter the phase where gravitational waves fully take over, leading to their eventual merger. There are also ideas about fuzzy dark matter, which are very low-mass particles that can clump together into large waves. These waves can also act to drain energy from binary black holes. But there are other ideas too, such as many stars orbiting through the binary black holes and draining energy, or even the presence of a third black hole interacting with the binary black holes and accelerating the merger process. Whatever the mechanism, the detection of gravitational waves from merging supermassive black holes has confirmed that this final Parsec problem can be solved in the real universe, and perhaps by mechanisms more complex than we ever imagined. When event horizons converge, once the two black holes overcome the final Parsec problem, they enter the final phase of their cosmic dance. As they spiral closer and closer, their event horizons begin to distort and stretch, eventually touching and then merging into a single, larger event horizon. This is the moment of the merger, a cataclysmic event that releases an enormous burst of gravitational waves, more powerful than the light from all the stars in the universe combined. The newly formed black hole is more massive and spins faster than its predecessors. It settles into a new, stable configuration, but the ripples it sent through space-time continue to travel across the cosmos, carrying information about this incredible event. What does this mean for our understanding of the universe? The study of black hole mergers has opened up a new window into the universe, allowing us to observe phenomena that were once purely theoretical. It provides direct evidence for Einstein's theory of general relativity in extreme gravitational environments and helps us understand the evolution of galaxies and the growth of supermassive black holes at their centers. It also offers clues about the nature of dark matter and other mysterious components of the universe. The solutions to the final Parsec problem, whether it's self-interacting dark matter, fuzzy dark matter, or other mechanisms, could revolutionize our understanding of fundamental physics. Beyond the scientific implications, the merging of black holes also invites us to ponder deeper questions about the nature of reality, time, and existence. Imagine this. Each black hole has a singularity at its heart, a point of infinite density and gravity. When two black holes merge, it's the convergence of two infinities, becoming an even greater infinity. This is the most perfect unification, where two entities with immense destructive power become one, leaving no trace of their individuality. In one sense, black holes are a symbol of destruction. They devour everything. But in another sense, they are a symbol of creation, merging to form something new and greater. And the role of dark matter, invisible, intangible, yet a crucial medium that allows these cosmic giants to merge. It reflects that sometimes the most important things might be hidden behind the scenes, things we don't yet fully understand. The merger of black holes also makes us think about time. For an external observer, objects falling into a black hole appear to be frozen at the event horizon, never truly crossing over. This is the concept of frozen stars, which makes us question whether time is absolute or merely a concept dependent on the observer. Ultimately, studying black holes and their mergers is not just a pursuit of scientific knowledge, but a journey to understand our place in the universe, our relationship with infinity, and the meaning of existence. Black holes might just be the end of a star, but their story is the beginning of endless questions.